Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, Strad Gamer here, providing you with a new Anno 1800 episode. And today we are going to look at the Skyline Tower, but not the basic of it. I want to show you two things. One is which choices to make to get the better safe than sorry achievement, and second, how to do that and at the same time get the best item from that quest. What do I mean by best item? Let's do Control T, and for example, assembly lines. Need to go into unknown, because obviously I don't have it now, given that we're starting the quest. There's those three items that you can see here, the bronze, silver, and gold. What's interesting is that the gold is the best one with productivity plus 75%, but it's actually the rare one and not the legendary one. So anyway, let's go into that to show you how to get that item. As you can see, the only way to get it is through that quest. We do need to do that. And the second, as I said, by pressing A, you can go into your achievements and see the better safe than sorry. Yeah. Organize a plan B with Miss Jenny during the Skyline Tower quest. So let's dive into this. I would say before you start, make sure you do have reserves on resources, because you're gonna need quite a few, but also other resources like lacquer and basically that you're producing everything, right? Like make sure you're producing stuff before creating it, and make sure you also have a number of skyscrapers already, either already or to level 5, or like I did here, many are at level 4 ready to go to the next level, because each level of the Skyline Tower will require more and more level 5 skyscrapers to do, and I'll show you that. So now this is the foundation. As you can see, 120 wood, 300 bricks, 100 steel, 20 windows, 200 concrete, and 10 elevators. That's not huge, but still, that's why I say do have those reserves. You do need, of course, warehouses close by to deliver those elements for the next levels, and also electricity. So let's dive right in with constructing the second level, and as you can see, we need again resources like 300 concrete, also 750 workers, electricity, but more importantly, you need 40 level 5s investor skyscrapers. So let's improve 5 of them. Well, we're gonna do 6, it's fine. So it is now, this should be fine. Let's dive into it and start it. Okay, it is starting. They will now sort of deliver the resources. I will of course not let you wait. I'll jump to when there's choices and things to do, but as you can see, it will take some time. Don't hesitate, of course, as always, to share any thoughts, questions that you may have below, and I'll do my best to answer. So now let's wait for the next quest to appear.
Some of the workers are scared of heights. What in God's name did they expect? This stunt is wasting us money. Any ideas?
Okay, so it is, ladies and gents, the first decision we need to make around vertigo. So we usually have 5 minutes to make the decision. Usually also why you want to have resources ready. Because for example, if you need to get caoutchouc, you may get it from the New World, you may get it with the trading, but it may take some time, so it's good to have it. And we're going to provide harnesses for all to get the better safe than sorry element. As you can see, you know, something like ignoring the concern definitely won't get you that Okay, ladies and gents, we're moving to the third phase. I mean, first let's complete this phase, then let's quickly build the third one. The reason I'm showing you that is for two reasons. One, so that you can see the resources needed. Make sure you have this prepared. In particular, 240 for steel beams, 270 for concrete, 60 elevators, also 1,000 workers. And lastly, 55 skyscraper level 5. So let's do that. As I said before, the way I'm doing this is I have a lot of level 4 already here. So I can just, you know, do that. That was probably more than 10. And here it is. Let's start the phase. And then let's see you again when they request the next quest, let's say. Or next choice we have to make. Okay.
Stolen steel beams from the site? How? Of course no one saw a thing. And look, there's even one of those damn notes.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, this is the next let's say event happening. We're receiving some of those letters from time to time, and we have a decision to make linked to it. So let's look at it. As always, 5 minutes to make it. It's good to be ready for it. And in this one, we need to pay steel. Replace the missing materials, because if you don't replace, obviously you're not being safe. So it is. And the construction continues. We're still quite at the beginning, so you can also see those quests sort of always come at the same moment, so you can get ready for them. He's not happy, but the workers are happy, so that's, you know, that's your guiding principles. The workers must be happy, Donnie must be unhappy. Okay, so see you for the next part. Okay, here it is, ladies and gentlemen. This is the next decision to make. And as you can see, I missed the beginning. We have still 4 minutes, so let's go to it. And here we actually need to pay, and it will pause the construction. But let's do it.
What a relief. I'll get to it right away. You won't regret taking the time to do this. Thank you.
Okay, and then shortly after, we do need to make the next decision. So let's see. Talk to Dorota, Theodore, and pay the timber. And here you say construction pause for 5 minutes. So it's definitely longer.
Very good. I will coordinate the installation with the workers. It will take some time, but it'll be worth it.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, time to close the third level. Let's finish this phase and launch the next one, so you can see also once again what is necessary. Again, some resources. It's actually less than before, you know, only 150, 180, 120, still 60 elevators, so good to have that in stock. and just a bit more workers from 1000 to 1250. The big change is the unlock precondition, once again a number of level 5 skyscrapers, and you need now 75. So let's indeed get a few more. This is the last level, so I'll just press shift and get many. I have a lot of resources at this point. We're good on this. And launch it. So it is, now we as always need to wait a bit for this to start working and see the next quest coming up. So I'll catch you on the next side when that happens. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we have already done a lot in phase 4 and we have the next decision to make. Listen to Theodora on Dora's way. It's still in great peril. Do we give quartz? Yes, as always, let's provide it to make the better safe than sorry. And we're almost to the end, where I'll also explain to you how to get the best item for 75% productivity, so do stay tuned for that.
Help me! Get over here quick! God, I've never heard a screeching so terrible! Make it stop, for Christ's sakes!
Okay, and this is the next important element. He's panicking, the tower is about to collapse. You can see there's actually, fumes taking out a dark cloud. It's never a good sign coming out of the tower. So he's gonna ask us to make a decision, assess the situation. To be honest, here actually I'm pretty sure it doesn't matter. I've tested a couple of times and actually did get sort of similar endings. But just to be safe, we're going to say we're gonna find a way. But when I also selected this one, actually she still came in and found a way. So yeah, that's something I did want to mention. I think this one actually isn't really an important one anymore. You need to select the Skyline Tower, and then she's going to appear. Here I've also got a bug from time to time where she doesn't appear, but
it's never been Miss Jenny. It's Theodora, Johnny.
I think she's hiding there. Yeah, she's there. So on this one she did appear. She was inside the box, and when you click she comes out of the box. But I've definitely had occasions where she just wasn't anywhere, but just by clicking on the tower it happened. Anyway, she's disappointed. She's going to make a big reveal on who she is. Let me not spoil that if you're not there yet in the actual storyline. You may want to stop or jump maybe to the last chapter. It also does take some time, usually between those let's say conversations to happen. Sometimes just wait a few seconds and then she comes in. She says she's not who she is. You can select her, but we already did, so we need to select her again, I think. This is definitely not easy here. Okay. He's baffled.
I've been the one trying to stop you all along. I'm one of them lot. I applied for this job hoping to improve working
And here it is.
safety and found
She's the
someone in
farmer.
your partner Donny who actually cares.
Miss Theodora, I can't fix this. You're right,
He's
you've been right.
begging,
This
begging.
tower is a crumbling mess.
You can beg as
Get
much
us
as you
out of it,
want.
please. Help me.
So she was the one sending all of the threatening messages and things like this all along, asking the workers to stop working and all of this. I would have loved for way to actually make this collapse, but I haven't been able to. If you have, don't hesitate to share in the comments below. Maybe it's a very specific number of choices you have to make, but I didn't see it. And here it is, we need to deliver a bit more, in particular lacquer and steel beams, and that's why I said at the beginning, make sure you do have those resources flowing into your city. Oh, I by mistake didn't come on. Maybe I need to re-click on her. Because I do have those resources, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, that's not disguise, that's not what I'm care about. Because I'm pretty sure I have everything. I'll try to keep it full. Yeah, it's full. Maybe I just need to re-click on that. I don't want to click on this. I want to click on her.
Do you have the lacquer?
Perfect.
The workers and I will take
Okay,
care of it.
so
We'll let you know once it's
this
done.
will be delivered, then she will repair, and then this will move forward to finish. So we're almost there, but this is not the end yet. So do stay tuned for the rest. Okay, so the level 4 is finished. Let's finish this phase unveil and get to the conclusion of this quest in a moment. If once again, if you don't know about this tower, don't hesitate to check some of our previous videos on it that explain how it works, or to post a comment below. I'd love to tell you about it. But now we're focusing really on finishing this quest. So we need to first take a picture of it. That's easy. And that's the beauty of Anno, even in a, let's say, min-maxer city. It's pretty nice. Oh, I didn't submit it, I think. My bad. What did I do? Submit. Yeah. So it is unveiled, as always in the Anno Chronicle. I won't stay here much longer, right? If you don't want to also spoil too much for you in terms of details. Now he starts telling that he recognized that Theodora helped to avoid disaster, and we're gonna need to make a choice soon on what to do. So here it is, make a decision, the post-mortem. So she says we can only have one city skyline per city. He says totally fine, he thought he would only do one anyway, like he thought one overall, so one per city is a lot for him, so it's fine. Then she says we need to dedicate the tower to a cause, and here you have three elements, either only attractiveness, reduction of consumption, or attractiveness and reduction of consumption. Let's definitely take that one.
I'm done with this, Donna. I'll get back to my own projects now.
Says she's quitting her job.
Miss Jen,
He's
Theodora,
desperate. Oh, the poor
you're not
man.
fired, I could keep you as my advisor. Increased salary, vacation, it'd be my honor.
I'm not fired. I'm
She
not fired.
stays on the condition that she's in charge. That's a good negotiation tactics, you know, if you want to get a salary increase with your boss.
I get
Maybe
an
try
office
that
at the
one.
top of the town.
Not sure it will go.
Start by getting me a coffee. Gaelic.
Unstoppable.
And here it is.
Despite all
We
my
are getting the gold medal
despite my
performance with 75% productivity. And now what you may have been waiting for is
at the Galleria Batterette.
how to actually get that one. So you've seen I've made decisions, but it's not linked to those decisions at all. It's actually just linked to how quickly you make this tower, how quickly you build it from the foundation to unveiling it. To get the gold one, you need to do it in under 2 hours. If you do it between 2 hours and 2 hours and a half, you will get the silver ones. And if you get it between 2 hours and a half and 3 hours, you will get the bronze one, so 25%. And then if you do it in more than 3 hours, you get nothing, sorry. So that's just the way to get it. If you want to get better than sorry, you've seen we have to pause for 2 minutes at some point, pause for 5 minutes at another. So it does make it slightly longer, but you can still do it as you've seen it here on this video. So it is, ladies and gentlemen, as promised, cover 2 things. One is how to get the better safe than sorry achievement, and the second is how to get the plus 25% productivity gold medal by doing it in less than 2 hours. If you have any questions, thoughts, feedback, don't hesitate to share in the comments below, and otherwise, hope to see you next time.